Anyway, what I don't understand is men. How do you find the time in circumstances that you see a girl a struggle, you see the girl in a distraught mood, and you find time to look at her? Oh, do them somebody else, man. You don't know, this is your girl Kody here. We're back with another amazing video because we only do amazing videos over here. So yeah, if this is your first time being here, then welcome to Kody Kodez, where we explore the codes of life in general. So guess what I want you to do for me, right? You're just going to click that subscribe button. You're going to give me a thumbs up even before you watch the video, because the video is nice. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. Plus you're going to leave a comment about something you like about the video, something you learn about the video. I don't know, just give me one little something down in the comment section though. And the last thing you're going to do for me is you're going to share with a friend. Yeah, because you're going to help me grow while I help you grow. Yeah. I killed myself, guys. So for real though, what you're going to do for me though, you're going to share with a friend so that you can help me grow, because we're trying to get to 1K for March 26th, which is my birthday. Yeah. Also, you guys need to go over to my business page and follow at MELANKO Beauty. And if you want to follow me on socials, it's at _Kody Love. Instagram is really the only thing I use. I'm trying to use the other social media as well. Nah, people. So what we're doing in this video, as you guys can see from the title, I'm going to be doing a story time / episode of my new series on this channel called Unfiltered Codes. Unfiltered Codes is a platform where we speak about different issues that we face as young adults, social injustice, or anything like that, right? We're gonna be exploring, I'm gonna tell you like some topics that we're going to be exploring. So we're gonna tackle like leaving college with no job, or going to university and doing a 4-year course and you don't even want a degree. Can we talk about that? Childhood woes that cannot be shaken. We're gonna be talking about unlearning bad habits and self-sabotaging. We're gonna be talking about some job experiences, you know what I mean? Unfiltered Codes is really for the young adults. It's going to be for everybody, right? But especially issues that we face as young adults, and how do you navigate them? How do you navigate these codes of life? You get what I mean? And so that's what Unfiltered Codes is all about. I hope you guys stay in tune for the journey, because it's going to be a good one. I will not always be a person just talking about the things, guys. You can definitely look out for me having panel discussions with other persons that have like the same issues or have some opinion on the issues that we're talking about. It's going to be fun, and I hope you continue to stay, because the thing like a shot. Okay, yes. So guys, look, in this video we're gonna be talking about a very touchy topic for me, but you know, I want to share it with you guys because it's like a life lesson, but it's still a story time regardless. So as you can see from the title, it says how I lost my mom. Yes, I lost my mom. And let me just address the elephant in the room. Is your mom dead? No, she is not dead. She is alive and well and kicking, but I do feel like I've lost her. Alright guys, so as I said before, it is a touchy topic for me, but I want to talk about it because I don't want anybody to go through the same thing that I went through. And even though it is something that was not planned, it is something that we can take action today and help ourselves, you know, to ease into that kind of state, because we don't know, you know, it says that we must all die, right? And we don't know when turmoil will come, but we can take steps so that when turmoil comes, we are not at a disadvantage, or you know, it doesn't hit us as hard. So how did I lose my mom? Let's start from the beginning, right? So my mom and I didn't have the best relationship, right? You know, she likes certain things, I don't like them, that kind of thing. We used to love watching movies together. That was like my favorite thing to do with her, because it's the one time that we don't need to bicker about anything. Even when I first got baptized, we both got baptized on the same day. But even in church, you know, reading the Bible and thing, we still had two different, you know, what do I call it? Two different, I don't want to say beliefs, but we had two different views on certain things, which was not easy, especially, you know, as a Christian or as a mother and daughter relationship. Anyways, so this was in 2017. No, this was in 2006. It was the end of work and travel, and I'm home. I remember this day specifically where she said to me, you know, she's going to church. At the time, I don't know what was going on with me spiritually, but I know that I didn't want to go to church that day. So I just told her, yes, alright, see you later. Around 45 minutes later, I saw a shadow. And them time there, I and her living at the house. So I say, whoa, what kind of shadow this? You did hear me just somewhere. So I went and I looked, and then I saw her. So I was saying to her, like, you know, like, me don't think you see I go to church. And I saw that she was crying, and I went over to her and I was asking her, what was wrong with you? She wasn't telling me, and she said she couldn't tell me. And you know, at that time I'm like, what? You can't tell me what is wrong? But you know, I just wanted to leave her, to give her space, because as I tell you, we're not that close and something, so maybe she never want to talk about it yet, and I was just giving her time to just let me know what was going on. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit. I remember this day so well, so well. We just come back from work and travel, so you know, you have a little money, and I wanted to go and buy some, don't mind my ear freshener. I wanted to go and buy some dresses. I wanted some for church and some to go out in. So I did see some dress downtown, because I don't know, downtown have some nice things, and they might have very cheap price, so we just go downtown to buy things. So I went downtown. I remember asking Dav at the time to follow me. Them time they whenever that day, we just a friend. So I just say, you know, just after school, follow me, go buy some stuff. And I just my friend, so he might go follow me, right? And at that time, my school did there downtown. Them did have a campus downtown, so we just go up the, you know, big tree. Everybody know big tree. But walk up a big tree and we just go buy a little thing. And by the way, guys, I wanted to just apologize for the lighting. It's not that lit. And the reason why is because my light just a dim out, and I don't know what's wrong with it, but the show must go on, okay? He followed me, but for that whole day, I had this feeling. I just had this feeling, and it never does shake. I know sometimes I don't run a friend, and you just feel like a burn. I don't know if it happened to nobody, but it happened to me. Whenever something like happen or something bad go happen related to me, it doesn't have to be to me, like happening specifically to me, but like a friend or family or something, I feel it. So me no, we go buy the stuff them, and all me I try, like we are talk and we are laugh and we are going with a bag of things, but me just not shake the feeling. Anyways, but if I'm boss, I don't know from my last video, or I'm not sure which one video I go come first, but me live back a God. Me live far. You see me? Them time day. So I decided that, you know, I was on the bus going home. I was living in Old Harbor. So the bus would go, I would say the highway bus. That's what we call it. You know, the highway bus will go Old Harbor, and you take the bus go from downtown to highway, and then you come back around to where I was living, which was Gotha's Spring Village. So by the time I got to I think it was Old Harbor High at the time. Yes, at Old Harbor High, I got a call. I saw this number calling me. It was a 6 number or a 9 number. And them time I say, which number is calling me? You know? Them number, yeah, and I'm like digital, and I'm gonna come with them like a promotion. But anyways, I decided to answer. So when I answered, I was like, hello, and the person was saying, do you know Kelly? So I said, yeah, she's my mom. And they were saying to me that well, she's at the Spanish Town Hospital and she cannot speak and she doesn't remember her name or anything. No, you're going to ask me, how do they know her name? Right? I just lost some more lights. Can you guys see me good? I'm hoping I can see me good. So I want to see if I can open the window again, the door some more, to get some more light in the room. Let's hope it works. Okay, bear with me. Yes, I'm back again. So I hope you guys can see me well. So you see guys, why we need our ring lights. We need a ring light. The struggle is real. So guys, let's get back. So I got the call, and by that time I was basically coming off the bus, right? So I came off the bus and I immediately went home. And as I tell you, I live far, so after I came off the bus I had to take another taxi to get home, and it would take me like at least 10 minutes to go home. So I went home, and I remember just all the stuff that I bought the day, and I was so excited when I was buying them, you know, but all the stuff that was buying the day, and I just threw them down, and I just, you know, picked up some stuff. I think I picked up some stuff for her, and I just shook out my gun. How we go deal with this. I don't remember who brought me to the hospital. I'm not sure if my brother brought me, but if he did, then big up himself. But I feel like I took the bus to the hospital, and I went to the hospital, and I don't know how I reached around to my mother, but I can remember when I saw her and my countenance just dropped. On my way to the hospital, I was like so frantic. I was thinking about everything that could have happened or could be wrong. I was thinking about her, you know, I'm gonna lose my mom and stuff like that. But it never got to that point of losing her. But when I saw her, that's when my countenance dropped. Like, I was so distraught, guys. I'm gonna tell you, distraught. I mean distraught about it, because I'm like, what? So, you know, I saw her, and I think I tried to talk to her, but she wasn't responding to me. She saw me, she looked at me and everything, but she wasn't responding. She was in the emergency room still, so she was sitting on a chair or something like that, and I sat beside her and I was there talking to her. And then I think at that time the doctor explained why they knew my name. So they said that when she came in, before she got into the emergency room itself, like, you know that part where you go and you register, she was able to give them her name and everything, but by the time she got around to where they were, nothing. Zoops, nothing. You understand what I say? So she wasn't able to talk, she wasn't able to say anything. And guys, I was listen, this is my mom. Like, no matter how you're not in a good relationship, we don't have a perfect relationship and everything, but it's still my mom, you know. And I loved her with everything and everything there. And guys, from this it's like things, I don't want to say things went downhill, but it's like that. So this was me and my mom first, right? We never too close, but we did like right or so. Basically, because of everything that happened, that's how I feel now. And I'm just being real, that's how I feel now. Because she changed. This experience changed her, like, personality change. So you know that song that say, there's a stranger in my house. Listen, it's like my mom is like a stranger, like I'm getting to know her back again. Her personality changed, the person she was changed. I think I'm fast forwarding too fast, because I didn't even talk about like the morning. So over the night, I had to stay the night at the hospital, and I had stayed there, and I remember sitting on the floor and charging my phone, because them time there, you know, iPhone, me just get a little iPhone, cause me I moved from like a DL600. I don't even remember them phone they would just come up with, and I get my little iPhone, so I have to sit up on the ground for stay near to the charger so I can get my thing charged. By the way, what I don't understand is men. How do you find the time in circumstances that you see a girl that struggle, you see the girl in a distraught mode, and you find time for look at her? Oh, do them something else, man? I don't know if the man watches, you know, but I need to tell me. How do you do that? This security guard. Like, how do you find time to do this? Sorry, guys. But how you find time to look at a girl when you see such a people in the hospital? Like, I don't understand how somebody can find time to look at a woman when you see her in a state of distress. This security guard, them time they never care if you want to have my number. I used to give out number like clockwork. You want my number? Sure, take it. But as soon as you call my phone and I know who you are, I'm gonna block you. I'm sorry. I just don't, cause this is the thing with men. You tell them say no, me not give me number, and they must say why you can't give me a number? But I just want to talk to you, you know. And so just give them a number and block them. It work good. It work fine to me. I'm sorry. That's then. No, I don't. You know, your girl done with them thing there. But anyways, back to the story, guys. So I slept at the hospital, waiting to see what was the outcome or whatever. The next morning, no, when I went around to her, and I think this is the part that broke me the most. Out of anything else, the part here break me the most. When I went to her, I think at that time, before in the night she was just nodding and like no or yes. In the night, no. In the morning, no. When I went to her, and I was asking her, I think I asked her, what do you want me to bring for you, you know, if you want me to bring anything. And she said something. But guys, did she say a word? Yes, she did. And I was like, huh? What? Yeah. Yeah, it was sad. It was sad. She was trying to tell me that she wanted a toothbrush. She was trying to tell me that she wanted a toothbrush, and she had to like do the actions, and that's how I understood what she was talking about. Because so if you're not following and you don't know what happened to her, she ended up having a stroke. So that is one of the reasons why it is very important for us to do some exercise daily, right? That's one. Two, it's important for us to manage our stress so that we know when you're stressed out, you don't end up giving your heart too much work to pump that blood. Side note, I did not know that high blood pressure was what high blood pressure is until I researched to do this video. I always thought it was something about the brain, pressure in the brain, but then I found out it's something about our heart and it's overworking or pumping too much blood at a time or something like that. So yeah, that was a eye opener for me. But it's important for us to take our health seriously before it is too late. So at that time, so the thing is, she got a stroke and she has never been the same again. Literally, she wasn't one of the stroke patients that were bedridden. It was a minor stroke on the left side of her brain, and it was one of those cases where she was not one of those persons that were bedridden, right? She was able to do everything that she normally did, but she just could not talk. She cannot calculate, and she could speak, but the words weren't right. She couldn't calculate things, and she lost her memory too. So now if I ask her about like some of my childhood friends, like maybe not childhood, like high school friends like Akeelia, or some things from maybe primary school, she wouldn't remember. Something she does, something she doesn't, right? And that is after, so it happened in 2016, and it's 4 years later, no, 5 years later, and she is still recovering, right? And my appeal to others would be just try your best to enjoy your family members now. This is the harder part of the video for me. So I could talk about everything, but this would bring me to tears because I miss her. I miss her with everything. If I could have a day with the lady before the stroke, I would love that. The day when I found out that she was changed, I think it took, so you know the stages of grief. I'm gonna research the stages of grief because nobody can tell me that I wasn't grieving. So let me see, guys. Stages of grief. Still not grieving, because at this point I'm telling you that I miss my mom. If I could have a day, you know that song with the man, to dance with my father again. I wish there was a day that I could just have that conversation with her. because no, she has changed so much that her personality is different. I can't have certain conversations with her. Give me that motherly love that I used to have. It's like so different, guys. So the stages of grief are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Denial, I was in. Anger, I was angry because I remember prior to her getting the stroke, one day, I can't remember that night specifically, I just came back and I, made that explore my phone. I think, look at that light, guys. I was exploring my phone and I think she was asking me to do something, but as a young adult, you just don't know what is on the road, guys. And so she was saying something to me, and I got kind of annoyed, and I was like, and she saw my face and she just said no bother. And I said, if I could just take that back if I could just take that back, I would. Right? I was angry with myself. And I was angry with myself too, because I was angry with her. I was actually angry with her because remember that day? So that's why I give you the backstory. That day when I saw her on the veranda and I said, what's wrong? If she had just said it, if she had just told me, because what she said, no, she didn't tell me, because as I tell you, she can't really tell you on certain things now. I spoke with a family member, and the family member told me that she came to him and told him that she was having memory problems. And like in myself, I'm saying, all this time I was talking to her when I was on work and travel, and she never said that she was having issues. She never told me anything. And if she just told me, the little money I'm gonna take to go buy a dress and I dress up, I could have just carry God after. That's always one of the things I'm always said. I'm so angry about it, and even today I talk about the same way. If she did just tell me, I could have helped, And I think I went into a little depression. Acceptance, I don't think I'm even at the acceptance stage yet. I think I've accepted it a little, that she's not the same anymore, and I just have to accept her the way she is. But I don't want to accept her the way she is. I want back my mom. That's just it. How I miss my mother. Listen, if I could give back something to get back that time with my mother, I would love it like I've cooked food. Because basically in these circumstances, the table turned. I was no longer the child. It's as if I became the mother figure to my mom. Because I had to teach her about things that she was doing, right? I was so worried about doing this video because I thought I was going to bawl my eyes out, but I'm happy that I haven't. And again, my appeal is love your family. Not you have some family member you just can't live good with. I understand that, but just appreciate even your mommy. If you have a mommy same way, appreciate her just the way she is and just love her up and give her everything that you can give her. No, don't wait until she's gone. Don't wait until she's gone, because you can never get those times back again. Never, ever, 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 ever. Right? And they call hypertension the silent killer because it has no warning signs, and that's why it's important to just test your blood pressure. The blood pressure machines are not that expensive, so if you know you have a friend who come from foreign, you can just say, yeah girl, just my blood pressure something, oh my god. And you test your pressure weekly, monthly, I don't know, to just see where it is. High blood pressure can lead to heart disease, and I didn't even know this, guys, because after she got the stroke, it started to go downhill and she got a heart problem too. And now we're battling with that. So my advice is just love your parents. Love them when you have them now, because when they're gone or you've lost a part of them that you can never get back, yeah, it's hard, guys. It's hard. Beautiful people, this is the end of the video. I wanted to end the video there because I was getting a little bit emotional. I don't want that for myself, nah. So thank you so much for watching, and this is, as I said before, the first episode in Unfiltered Codes, where we have heart-to-heart conversations and we talk about social injustices, blah, blah, blah. and we talk about social injustices that we face as young people, social issues that we face too, and we talk about things that would be better for our society. Yes. So thank you guys for watching. Click that subscribe button and click that like button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.